several other athletes. And I can tell you that 9 of the 10 athletes here ran last week in Shanghai. Liu, well, her best 13:31 this year, 12:81 her lifetime best. She might be struggling to go with most of this field, the Chinese Liu Jingyang. She goes in 1. She's the one athlete who didn't race last week. There is Danielle Williams, twice a world champion, back in 2015 in Beijing, and then in 2023 in Budapest. She's a very consistent, the Jamaican. Tobi Amusun goes in lane 3. Amusun third last week in a quick 12:41, her season's best. She is the world record holder, the 29-year-old Nigerian. Small, but very, very quick. Ackera Nugent of Jamaica goes in lane 4. Diamond League final winner last year. Taller than most of this field at 5'10". In 5, Devynne Charlton, world indoor record holder, 3 times the world indoor champion too. Second last week in a personal best of 12.38. That was a national record for the Bahamian. Masai Russell, well, she is the world #1. Said in a press conference yesterday, very relaxed last week. During her race, she said she tried too hard last year after her Olympic win in Paris in 24, but she still ran 12:1 twice in 2025. Kambundji, the world champion from Switzerland, she's only 24. Uncharacteristically poor run last week, 12:8, was well beaten by Russell, Charlton, Amusun and Megan Simmons. And there is Simmons, she goes in lane 8, the Olympic bronze medalist from Tokyo 5 years ago, and 5th at the world indoors, the Jamaican, in Toronto. Tonea Marshall goes in lane 9. It's done 12:24, but this year only 12:76. Didn't finish last week in Shanghai. And there is Yanni Wu, who last week finished in 7th place in 13.16. But she's a 12:7 performer at her absolute best. This race has got everything. It really has. Nugent, the Diamond League final winner last year, goes in 4. Devynne Charlton, world indoor champion, goes in 5. Masai Russell, world #1 Olympic champion, goes in 6. She says she feels she can go quicker than the 12:25 of last week. She is one of the quickest ever with 12:17. Indeed, second fastest in history is Russell. She's in 6. Kambundji, the reigning world champion, in 7. Simmons, the Olympic bronze medalist from a few years back, goes in lane 8. And don't discount Tobi Amusun in lane 3, the world record holder for Nigeria. But really quick start there from Devynne Charlton and Masai Russell. Almost looked like a flyer to me. These two side by side. Russell in the yellow coming through, just beginning to get away from the rest of them. And she's going to tip of the line here. Watch the time. It's going to be quick. 12.14. Wow! It's 2/100ths off the world record. It's the second fastest time in history. She was already world #2 all time. She remains that, but she's closer to Amusun. And frankly, the way she built her race there, so steadily, hurdle after hurdle, to work very hard to get away from a stubborn run from Devynne Charlton, was so impressive. Amusun, 12:28, finding her form. That's a big improvement on her 12:41 from last week. Last week she was only 3rd, 2nd today. That lived up to the billing it got, I think, and a brilliant race. And I tell you what, Masai Russell, well, thickness of a vest, almost literally away from the world record.
You know, it's similar to Zhang Yi in the women's javelin. Russell there has hit absolutely everything apart from the world record. She's hit an area record, a Diamond League record, a meeting record, a brilliant clocking there. And I love the insight from the Olympic champion, saying she felt like she forced 2025 and being off the podium in Tokyo for Russell. I wonder if that was, it just took the pressure off, you know, almost inverted commas, the worst happened. She didn't get back on the podium again. She didn't sort of convert Olympic gold into world gold. Russell looking brilliant in 2026. Charlton, as you'd expect, the world indoor record holder, winning the first half of the race. Amusun was brilliant off the final few hurdles. The Nigerian pit Charlton on the line. Charlton still broke her own national record with 12:37, but Russell in a class of her own so far in 2026, and it looked smooth, it looked wonderful, and it's almost brilliant. It was also a 12:14.
You're right, it ticked every single box apart from the most important for the world record box, but that will come, there's no doubt about it. Glances across there. no massive sign of celebration, because I think she wanted the world record. It is, of course, an area record, a North American record, and there are some big names behind her. She's one of only 3 athletes to ever have gone under 12:20.